Well, check it out. My timer that I've been using, the homemade one, died this morning, or actually last night, after 3 years of use. Now this part here is homemade. This part and the screen, the interface. This part, this is stock stuff right here. This is alright, this board here is the original board that came in this timer. And it's got the relays on the board for using it as a walk-in defrost or some other sort of timer. And then you had the little mechanical clock you'd put on there and set the times on that. All I did was pull that off. You know, this is something I had from work and recycled it. And then just added my own digital timer that had all those functions you've seen, as well as monitoring temperature of the water heater. But there was no hot water last night, so I come out here this morning just to check it, and I just checking voltage. I go, oh, there's no voltage here. What's up with the timer? So I see the lights on, it's supposed to be calling, so I tapped on the relay, and dude, this thing turned into like plasma torch, man. It just blew through the board right there, and it lit the board on fire, and flames were coming out. I mean, you can see it's charred. Anyway, yeah, so it's dead. I'm gonna have to just bypass it for right now and get the water heater on this afternoon. And had an old metal box at work, forgot to bring it home. So I'm just going to put a regular contactor in that, remount my stuff in there, and we should be back up and running. But man, what a shame. 3 years it lasted, but my part didn't fail. In fact, it's still good. It's just it's just that circuit board. It just, man, that thing torched. I wish I would have had a camera with me. I would have recorded that. Okay, here's a closer look. Look at that box. Dude, that thing was a flamethrower in there. Telling you, fire was coming out of this thing. And see that hole burnt through the board right between the relays? See, they passed a current through real heavy solder traces, and it probably burnt the solder joint around the relay pin. And when I tapped on it, it arced and it turned into like an automatic plasma cutter because it just stayed arcing. See, and then a hole grows. It's kind of weird once that arc forms. You see all the discoloration. It's just bizarre how that happens, but it did. Man, sucker. Burnt bad. And if it would have done that, you know, without me being here, I mean, the cover would have been on. This is an electrical cover, you know. So, I mean, it's got a rating on it. So oh, look at that. I'm going to take this off the wall. We'll see if the wall's charred at all. I don't think it will be. But it's cooked out a little bit. But this has probably got some sort of rating on it that it can contain a fire for a little while. Hey, got it off the wall. Yeah, it didn't burn through. Wall's not burnt, so that's good. But man, that sucker sure did burn in there. Whew, look at that. So enclosure did its job. The only reason fire came out is because I had that cover open. I was tapping on the relay, but dang. Yeah, this kind of stuff that you hope doesn't happen while you're gone.